I'm not saying others getting, sexually assaulted is a very good thing. But if you look at it, two minors, one boy and one girl, allegedly being sexually assaulted in a school by school students themselves who were their seniors, who were apparently allegedly watching a lot of porn on their phones, and they also recorded the sexual acts which were happening, etc., etc. That is there. Then one student who was sexually assaulted by her own teachers, she came back home, she was crying. They said, why don't you come to school? She said, I have, headache or ulcers or something. Then they later find out. Then this also involves college students. Then of course there was another case of a university, where the teacher was a perpetrator. You remember, Shaleen, during the days of COVID, how a teacher online undressed in front of students, and there was a big hullabaloo. I don't know if you remember. I mean, he was
Yeah, yeah,
caught
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this, because there used to be online. Now the government is saying, oh, if the teachers are found to be indulging in such things, we will take away your license, your qualification, you will never get a job. Or else call this number, we will come to help you. Or call this counselor, child counselor. But nothing works, no, Shalin?
Nobody has been dismissed, nobody has been laid off from their work, especially government school teachers. Even Henry Tiffane, people watch his head, asked last week asked Anbil Magesh for a white paper on the number of cases on the teachers, whether they were expelled or not. We still have not got that white paper. We still have not got any data on whether these men were expelled. Especially these men are back in their jobs. These perpetrators are back doing their same old job of threatening these children. You will not believe, I stay in North Madras. Last week, three children, 13-year-old school children, were reportedly, kidnapped and were taken hostage in a, abandoned bungalow near the police station. Near the police station, and they were kept there 3 days. And then they were located after 3 days, where they were gang raped for 3 days. And this is the same police
Oh.
station next to which Armstrong's murder happened. Sembium police station. This is where the Armstrong's murder also happened, within 100 meters. Now, here, I would surely question the police. I would surely question the police, like, what happened to your
Right.
vigilance? What are you doing? What is your system? Because you have the ultimate equipments. You have a beautiful force. You have Ulavaturai. You have all the CBID, CBCID. You have, you have all the technology with you. You have so much of budget. Police has so much of budget. But
Right.
why are you not acting? Do
All
you
right.
want to keep the state in the same mode of turmoil and trauma so that they will
Let's
not
find,
talk
yeah.
about
All
other
right.
things?
All right. And also joining us is Dr. Nisha Nujumuddin, who's an activist and academician. Nisha, welcome to the show. We were waiting for you. We have just reported a very, very horrific incident in Coimbatore where a young woman, was allegedly gang raped by college students. I, of course, you were just listening to Shalin Maria Lawrence, who's author and a very well-known social activist from Tamil Nadu. I want to come to you, Nisha. My question is, has Tamil Nadu become extremely unsafe for women?
This is indeed a very shocking incident as well, because Tamil Nadu, being one of the most safe city in the entire country as a whole, is now turning to be one of the most unsafest places, which indeed is not at all acceptable. And now it is not about the safety of the girls, or let's say the women's or the things out there, even the female government officials, the female police or the cops, even they are a threat, is what I would say. So now the political parties would take it up, in the oppositions would take it up in such a scenario, and they will start blaming the ruling government. More than blaming each other or putting the blame game, what I would say is that a proper mechanism, to a legal mechanism to make sure that such kind of incidents are not happening, is very important. And now in
No,
this
wait a
particular
minute.
case,
Nisha, all that sounds very great, but it's obviously that the machinery has failed. Much like what Charlene says, and I agree with her. The police doesn't seem to be moving. There is nothing which seems to be moving. The Home Ministry is under Mr. Muka Stalin, but nothing, the needle does not move. Mechanism and all is fine, but the basic mechanism is police. You first go to the police. Even that doesn't seem to work.
this is not the first time it has happened in Tamil Nadu. If you see 5 years back, approximately 2019 again, there was a similar case where a 17-year-old girl was raped by six men, or six people. Over here, the only fact is that the girl, the age of the girl remains again 17, but again, number of men became, seven. So now such kind of incidents take place, and you tend to tell me that, it is because the government is not taking proper action, the police is not taking proper action. A kind of lethargic behavior from any of the officials are supposed to take care of the safety and other perspectives are to be taken into consideration when they, if you feel that they are lethargic, before blaming them completely, we need to understand that law and order and protection is vital for any state and any country as a whole. So now, having said the Tamil Nadu police, we can never say that Tamil Nadu police is not doing their job. Absolutely, they're doing their job. But the fact here is that somewhere or the other, in 1 month, 8 cases have been reported, especially in the context of sexual assaults or rapes in Tamil Nadu. So this requires an intervention of the government immediately by forming a special exclusive committee in order to address the issue for the fact that Tamil Nadu, compared to any other state in India, is much safer. But where are we going? So now it is important that the Stalin government, they have to have a special squad, a special police squad indeed, or a special committee indeed to address the rising case and why it is happening. And now again, talking about the social media as well, because in the so-called case what we're discussing today, the influence of social media is also recent, because this girl was known to those people through social media. Is one particular statement what I read again, which really shocked me. Oh my God, how can this lead to the rape? That was gang rape. And look at the perverted mentality, the vulgarity of such kind of youngsters also. So where
All
are
right.
we
Shalin,
heading to? Are
yeah.
we going to become,
Pertinent question. Shalin, do you
again,
agree? Do you
No,
agree to Nisha?
I literally don't agree with her, because here we have seen in the recent, because I'm someone who's been talking about sexual assault on women for the last 10 years. I've spoken during the ADMK period, I'm speaking during the DMK period. In fact, I was very aggressive even when few cases were happening during the ADMK period. I was very aggressive. I was on television every day. But at least now I'm not doing that. But now the cases are more. See, we always, rights activists, we always take the data. So data is very important. And even more than that, we also look at what is the explanation the police has given. Have they addressed a press conference? Have they even the chief minister, have they addressed a press conference? Has he spoken about the incidents? No, he has not. In fact, blaming the government blames the victims. The government, you've seen the FIR of the girl.
Swati,
It
I'm
was very
sorry to
unfortunate it came
interact
out.
in between,
No, no,
to
no,
add a
you let me
point.
speak. You let me
Just to
speak.
add a point,
You
Miss
let me
Swati.
speak. No, you let me speak. I'm speaking. I gave you time. The girl was blamed in an FIR for going out at
Hello.
8 o'clock, and the police is not doing her job. If the police is, I worked with the Oratanadu rape victim in Tanjavur. The girl was sent from post to post from 3:30 p.m. She was raped until midnight to
Oh my
even
God.
file an FIR and get medical help. I'm in, thing with that girl. Now I am here to support the girl. I will blame the government. I will blame the law, because law has a greater hand in this. When police is blaming the victims, when police is playing the fool with the victims, when the state does not care about the victims,
All
I
right.
am as an activist, I'm here to protect the victims, not protect the government. Then the name is different.
All right. Nisha, go ahead.
I would like to add a point as well, Swati. You mean to say that except you, nobody else is protecting or nobody else is kind of supporting the girl who got raped or something? Please understand, Swati. Me and you, we belong to the same gender, and now any sort of such kind of barbaric and heinous act that is happening to any girl or woman is not acceptable, even 0.1%. But that doesn't mean that, Swati, that as you said, I respect every single point of view. You stand for a woman, you stand for a girl, but doesn't mean that the government is a shit or the government is not doing anything. You need to understand where are
The
you living.
government,
You need to
I'm
understand in
telling
what.
you, as
Let
a
me let
Dalit
me
woman,
complete, Swati.
has the
Where,
government has
Swati,
ever
let me
spoken
complete,
about
please.
Her
Dalit
So
name
rape?
is
where are
Shalin.
you?
My name is Shalin. My name is not
Swati,
Swati
you
in the
can't
first
say the
place.
government is not doing anything. Do you mean to say that even the
Why
central
are
government
you
doesn't do anything, or
supporting
only
the
the DMK
government
doesn't
when
do
you're
anything?
supposed
I am
to?
not
I am
somebody
not
who
related
supports
to the
any
victims.
political team, but then to be said
Madam,
in a very
I am
rational
not,
and
I am
centric
Oh.
not,
manner will
I
be
am not,
spoken. We need a
I am not a
mechanism to make
government agent.
such
I am not
kind of
also related to
incidents
the
are not
victims. I
continuously
am sitting
occurring in
here
our
to
country,
protect
India,
the rights of
and
the
we are
victims.
not
I am a human
actually
rights
favoring it.
defender.